New at 5, in an exclusive interview, a Florence City Council member tells Way 31 he was blindsided by the now infamous Florence rebranding and logo. And now he's demanding to know what really went down inside the mayor's office on that project he and his fellow council members signed off on. The F with an exclamation point was not well received at last week's unveiling. The mayor admits he helped pick from 4 options presented by Tatum Design. There are serious questions about the city's own statements about that Birmingham firm's selection. Way 31's Matt Kroschel stayed on top of this developing story from the beginning. And Matt, council member Jimmy Oliver says he raised concerns early on about why the city wasn't looking local for an option to handle this project, but admits he just took the mayor's office at their word and failed to follow up on those red flags.
And Dan, while we wait for the city to respond and provide documents to our open records request, I sent that last week, including requests for emails and that request for proposal document the city claims they sent out before selecting Tatum Design. Our sources deep inside Florence City Hall providing us with one email already leaked to our newsroom, and it seems to prove that the alleged open and transparent RFP process was not what the city is claiming it was.
The logo itself is the least of my concerns right now, even though I'm concerned about it.
District 6 council member Jimmy Oliver is frustrated.
But the process that was involved in how we got here is more concerning to me than the logo itself. It takes something like this to get a lot of people involved.
Oliver will ask the full council and mayor to put the current contract for a yet-to-be-built new website with Tatum Design on hold. He says it's until he has some answers as to how that firm was picked for the contracts to do this work. The city saying they tried to get local companies to respond to an RFP, but no one responded.
I think if we had done our due diligence a little bit harder, we could have got some local firms involved in this, because as of right now, I haven't heard of a single firm in town that even knew we were doing this. And that's where I think I got some inaccurate information and based my decision on going forward with this Birmingham company. And
we've asked to review the RFP and proof it was posted for public review. So far, a request for those documents hasn't been answered. I'm told the city's legal department is reviewing it.
Have you seen an RFP for this project?
I did not know that there had been an RFP put out. I was told that there was by a fellow council member 3 or 4 days ago, and it was news to me.
Oliver confirms he sent and received this email from July before the contract was awarded, where Oliver questioned why the city wasn't shopping local. The mayor's executive assistant responded, quote, "I did not feel that any of our amazing local businesses would be able to deliver a product that would meet the high standards I have set for this campaign and are not equipped to handle a branding and marketing campaign of this magnitude." This was before the council even voted on selecting Tatum Design.
I think there's just a lot of unanswered questions, and I can't stress enough. I mean, I'm embarrassed.
The Florence City Council meets tomorrow afternoon. I'll be there. Oliver and at least one other council member already said they will ask the full council to immediately address the logo fiasco. Earlier today, the mayor told me this topic was not going to be included in a work session agenda, but then late this afternoon, the council president added it to their agenda after at least 2 council members expressed concerns. As you can imagine, there's expected to be a large group of people who plan on showing up at the actual meeting to make comment during the public comment section as well. In the studio, Matt Kroschel, Way 31 News.
Thanks, Matt. Our newsroom is also asking the city for a breakdown of the funding for this project and all staff and council emails regarding it. The mayor tells us for now the city will use the new branding alongside their current city seal.